Hi, I'm Casey. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do my empties video, and because I'm ready to, it's hard to have trash just sitting around, I think. And I'm also might as well do that giveaway video that I keep wanting to do and never taking the time to do it. So we're just gonna do it all together. I'll give you the secret word later. And I'm sure I'll get off track a bunch of different times because I also want to mention things. I always have things to talk about. So the first thing that I wanted to say was this Augustanius baiter, which is the product that came in a lure that is the sample size that was $265 or whatever for the regular size that I said. You know, I just can't imagine spending that much ever on. I have decided, and I think I've done it 3 times now, I'm not going to use it all over my face. I am going to just use it on my middle of my forehead. So I'm going to show you real good here up close this big wrinkle there, how long and deep it is. I don't have any makeup on or anything, so I could zoom in there and see, like, it really comes out if I squish. And my cat just jumped down. So far, I haven't even had to squeeze the tube. I just want to take off the tube. Enough is kind of squeezed out that I just use it and just put it right there. And then usually it's still enough that I like kind of put it over my eyebrow for those 2 wrinkles too. But anyway, we're going to keep an eye on that. And I'll be able to use it for, like, you know, a month even, maybe longer, at just using that little spot. And we're going to see if it $265 product does anything noticeable. All right, now on to my empties. The first thing I want to talk about is this. It is the Midnight in Corcynthia face oil. It was by Apothecary, and this, although it doesn't look empty now, I liked this bottle and this dropper enough. What I decided to do was save this bottle, and I've been putting my leftover serums from the face masks that I get into it, and then I just use it out of this bottle. This actual product was a very dark, pretty color blue, and it has been my very favorite face oil I have ever tried and ever found. I loved this product. I used it just at nighttime before I went to bed, but I thought it felt great. The reviews on the product at first I was concerned about because it said people didn't like the smell, like, enough that they actually stopped using it. And I guess I didn't mind the smell that much. It seemed, I mean, it was definitely a smell, but it wasn't like gross, like garbage or something. And again, I thought it felt wonderful. And I had purchased this from a FabFitFun add-on. Otherwise, I wouldn't have probably spent that much money on it. But absolutely wonderful product. The other thing I'm going to mention is I lost my earbuds. I'm really sad about it. I hope, so like I'm using some cheaper one that my husband had. I'm really hoping that I end up finding them, like, in my purse, even though I've looked 20 times, or a jacket pocket or my pants pocket or something, that they're not truly lost, because it wasn't just like one earbud. It is both earbuds and inside the case and everything. So I feel like maybe I just put it somewhere that I don't remember, which happens. The serum kind, I know that Ipsy right now has the purple cabbage one. And I've never tried it, but I'm really thinking about using like 1,200 points right now. I think that you could get it. This one was the Youth and Glow, Energizing and Radiance. And this one was more orange with like red bubbles in it. But I also thought that this was a very good serum, and I liked the way that it felt on my skin. This REP, Nutrition Ultra All Night Moisturizer and Relief Mask. REP stands for Real Element Practice. Wow, look how bad that lighting is right now. I'm just using a window from over there. I also got this in a FabFitFun add-on sale, and the way that it read I thought sounded great. So it had lemon balm and tea tree and olive and comfrey and apple mint. I was so happy when I finally used this up. I honestly think it took me a year to use it. So if you're in the market for a moisturizer that's going to last forever and be very moisturizing, this would be a good product for you. I think that I'm a person who maybe likes smaller bottles, and I like to feel the accomplishment of finishing a product off. Because the last night I used this, I put it on my face and neck and décolleté and shoulders and arms and hands, took off my clothes and put it on my entire body because I just wanted to be finished with it. Like, actually, see, look, it felt like every time I squeezed it, I could wait like another few minutes and more would come out. And I think it's a nice product. But it's a very moisturizing. And sometimes I just didn't need even that. Even though I say I have dry skin, I say that because I have small pores. It doesn't ever actually just feel super dry. I have, normal combination skin. I will break out every now and then. This was more of a moisturizer than what I actually needed. So in the winter, I got by with using it. It's very moisturizing. And I'm glad to be done with it. But I bet at the end of this, if I tried to give it a squeeze again, more would come out. It's just the never-ending product. Okay. Next up, I did use these Tanologist little drops in my moisturizer a couple of days. There was not very much in this package. Like, probably the package could have been this big instead. But you really did only need a couple of drops. The first time that I used it, I didn't use it carefully enough, and I did feel like I had splotchiness like of tan. So it definitely was self-tanning. I thought that it was going to be something that was going to be gradual enough that I wouldn't notice even until I used it a few days, but I was wrong. The very first day, within a few hours, definitely noticed it. And I don't know that I would go out and purchase it because I'm cheap, but if I had more samples of it, I would definitely use it. But right now I have a couple other self-tanner things so I don't need to go out and repurchase it. But not at all a bad product. Every time I lean out of the camera is when the lighting goes really bad, huh? Okay. This OA leave-in conditioner, another FabFitFun product. I actually did like this for just a leave-in spray detangler for your hair. I did not find that it weighed my hair down, but my hair is not crazy super fine, so maybe it would if you had really fine hair. But if you have normal hair, it acted as a good leave-in detangling conditioner. I would definitely use it again. The next thing is the QMS Lip Line Corrector. I love this stuff, and I'm so happy that I got several of them in the BoxyCharm add-on sale, because I honestly think that it has worked for my lip lines, which I definitely complain about because I drink out of a straw all day. And I think for a non-smoker, my lip lines are bad, but I really do. I don't know how it's doing it, but I feel like this is working. Although, again, not sure that I would ever spend $200 on it, but I think that I got it once for like $6 and once for like $12, and I definitely keep repurchasing it for that much money. That's really good. That's incredible. For my giveaway, the 300 subscriber giveaway, I am going to put it in the Ipsy bag that I thought was really ugly. Sorry if everybody else thought it was ugly too, but I'm never going to use it. I hate to waste it, and you don't have to enter if you also think it's ugly. Let's talk about that for a moment. Why would they pick this design? Who actually did decide that is a good looking bag? I mean, there are such beautiful women in the world that you could put on a makeup bag if you wanted to have a bag with women on it. This would not be the one that I would choose. Also, if you're allergic to cats, you really should probably think about not entering my giveaway, because I have 6 cats in here and I'm sure there's cat smell on everything I own. Also, in with the giveaway, I won this in a different giveaway. It's a Millennial Butte, the Revolutionary T-Sonic Facial Cleansing Device. I believe it's probably a lot like my PM Beauty thing or the Ferrero's. It's like a silicone scrubber kind of thing. And because I have that, I don't need this. So it won't get used. And so I'm going to put that in the giveaway. I'm going to put the Kinder Wonder Glow, one of the 3 highlighters that I got in my last BoxyCharm because I don't need that many highlighters. A Phase Zero blush because I got several of those from a FabFitFun thing. One of these coffee tans, some of the scrunchies, one of the white rabbit tea lounge afternoon teas that I got in a giveaway. I've had the peach tea and the jasmine blueberry, but I also have a lot of tea. I realized after I got these and went to make some that I apparently bought a bunch when I thought it was going to help me lose weight if I just have a glass of tea instead of eating at night, which did help. But I kind of have stopped doing it. But I've got plenty of tea. So this one, I liked the peach one. So I thought that would be fun for somebody else. A primer, the Juice Beauty little facial primer, and other stuff that you don't get to know about. So if you want to enter the giveaway, here's the weirdness that I want you to do. If you don't want to enter the giveaway, you should probably say in your comments, don't enter me in this giveaway. If you do want to enter my giveaway, any comment will work. But what I want you to do is give my channel the critique that you are holding back, because I think it will be funny. So for instance, now would be the time in it, say, I think you talk way too fast, or I think you say the word and way too much, or I wish you'd put Nadia in it more often because those are the only videos that are good. Which, by the way, this is her finals week and she is very stressed out and busy, but it should be done by Friday. For instance, sometimes I'm watching somebody's video and I think, you know, the introduction is way too long. But I'd never say that because they're not asking me in my opinion. I am giving you the chance to, I'm asking your opinion. If it's that you can't hear me, that my background is a messy mess. I don't know. I'm sure there's things that I'm definitely not even thinking of. So now's your time. If you want to be entered in this giveaway, give me a critique of that you think my smirk is ugly or whatever. All right, that's how you're going to be entered in the giveaway. Next on my empties list, I had this Light Stim Photo Serum. This came with the red light therapy device that I use that I love. However, any collagen gel works, so I'm not going to rebuy this specific one because I guess I don't believe that it helps that much more than any other collagen gel would work. The next product is the 111 Cryo ATP Sports Booster. So the 111 Skin, I do think is probably overpriced, but I usually think the product is good, just not over $100 good. This one, however, is one of the few that I didn't quite understand at all what it was doing. And sometimes I just felt like it almost made my skin look red. But I assumed that it was doing something that was good that I just couldn't tell, and I wanted my ATP boosted, so I used it. But I'm not going to repurchase it. I don't care if I never get another one. I didn't see any significant improvement. I just hope that, you know, it was doing something other than turning my skin flush. The one thing that I do like about 111 Skin products is that they're small enough and they go quickly. Like I usually can, you know, get through one of these in a month or whatever if I use it daily. Next is a clarifying scalp scrub, the Shine by Nature Lab. I loved this. This was like a scalp scrub instead of a shampoo, you know, but it had like little salty grains in it. and I was shocked at how much it lathered and spread out. So even this little teeny tiny bottle tub lasted, I mean, I probably got 6 shampoos out of it at least. And yeah, I felt like it probably is definitely helping take off product buildup, and it felt nice and it smelled good and I liked it. The collagen DNA prebiotic fiber. I also got this from a BoxyCharm add-on. This is the one that if I used a whole scoop, it made me gassy, which is not a cool thing. I did not like that at all. I'm not a gassy person, and until this product, I never had that issue. Did not enjoy it. If I did just half a scoop, I didn't notice it, so that's what I did until it got down to, you know, pretty low, and then I just got a different kind, and I did add the rest of this into it and stir it up so that, you know, I could just get rid of this one. Next, this vitamin that was the Mega Red Advanced 4-in-1 Heart, Joints, Brain, and Eyes Omega-3s Fish Oil. Again, I think with vitamins, it's so hard to tell if it's doing something. You just have to kind of trust it that it was. It's not like, oh, I noticed my heart and brain felt better, because I can't say that I did, but I assume it was doing its job. And I do need to probably get another fish oil because the dementia's going on, people. Next, candles. So I've said, I think in other videos, I really like Bath & Body Works and took me a second, Goose Creek, I'm pretty sure is the name of it. I like their candles. If it's wrong, I'll put it on the screen. And I should just stop trying other candles because when I do, I'm disappointed. So this one came, it was just like one of those Glade ones. I think I got it from Dollar General or something because it was real cheap. And first of all, I burnt it in like 3 days. I was shocked at how fast it burnt, and I never could really smell anything. And again, we have a tiny apartment. It should fill the, you know, area. And the same with this one, which was just like it says a Door County candle company. This one also, it was one that Nadia brought with her, but it never really gave off much of a scent. So I just need to stop trying candles from any others. So the candles that I did use, I went through another of the Black Cherry Merlot because it's my favorite from Bath & Body Works. I also did a Georgia Peach in the smaller one, which, you know, I thought it smelled really good. And a Eucalyptus Mint. This one, I won't be purchasing this scent again. I thought that normally I am more into food scents, so I should just put that out there. But this one I thought would be good when your allergies were kind of acting up and you wanted to breathe fresh. Like I like the smell of eucalyptus and I like the smell of mint. And I think that when I had looked at it, it was supposed to be spearmint was the mint that they used. Let's see here. Okay, it's eucalyptus, sweet spearmint, lemon peel, clary sage. And to me, I thought that maybe I expected it to smell like a spearminty Vicks, but it didn't. And I don't really care for how it smells. Yeah, it just wasn't my thing. Right as I was ending anyway, we had a little catastrophe. Nadia and I have been trying to grow seeds, and one time right after they sprouted, the cats decided to knock them over, and it was quite a little mess. And then we just were like, today they were sprouting, and then anyway, they got knocked over again, so we had to, I think we've salvaged them this time. Neither one of us are very good at plants, but we really try. Okay, so the only other thing I wanted to say about the criticism, like, only tell me what you think you can handle if I ignore, because if you're going to be upset, you know, that I don't listen to you and take your advice, maybe you shouldn't put it down or invest in it that hard, because it's going to be for me more like an exercise in taking criticism well and figuring out what matters to me versus what doesn't. So that's the end. Thank you guys very much for joining me, and hope you're having a good day. Bye. When I finished the video, I started vacuuming, and that's kind of meditative for me, and I start thinking a lot when I'm vacuuming, and I realized I once again did not include any details of the giveaway. So I'm just going to say they will be listed in the description box, but all the normal rules about be a public subscriber, and YouTube isn't affiliated, and I bought the products on my own, all that good stuff. And yeah, this could be one of the criticisms that you give me, is I don't like it that you always have to have a PS on the end of your videos because you forget something during it, instead of that you don't like my smirk. Of which I also want to say, did I ever tell that story of when I was kicked out of a restaurant in Nashville because the waitress didn't like my smirk? If I didn't, you should tell me, and then I'll tell that story sometime, because I think it's a funny one. My husband doesn't think it's a funny story that much because he already knew what he wanted to eat and wasn't enjoying the idea that we got kicked out. Okay, anyway, now that's all, hopefully. Bye.